Gam Ganapataye Nama, Sri Gurubhyo Nama, hariom. Friends, the topic intended to be uh, taken up is the hidden, subtle, great, profound message uh, of Gayatri Mantra. The Gayatri Mantra, it only connects with the glory of that eternal principle, God principle. It's it's grand. It is grandeur. How it is facilitating the uh, micro and macrocosm and the individual. Here it is a role of a bride, and the groom is whom this bride is making a choice, that union, the seeker, sought and seeking. This is the thing. Now, how this, why, what is the relevance? Why it called for this kind of a union? Because already the individual is already in connection with the, he has already made a choice of connecting to the body, uh, his mind, prana, and his material, and yes, evidently it is a void. It is not fulfilling the one's intended expectations. Now that's why the one, the word, the groom choice is given here as savita. Savita means light or jnana, awareness. So here one has to propel the buddhi viveka. By default, due to ignorance spell, it has made a choice of the inert matter. Now it has to, now viveka, discrimination, it has to sever, it has to dissociate uh, and decouple with the wrong groom, wrong groom, false groom, and now it has to make choice of a right groom, that is Savita. If the wrong groom is called reflection of Savita, and Savita reflection is only exists, but it misses the profound essence of Savita, that is bliss. Now, by connecting to the wrong groom, it is in pain. It has to make a right choice of opting wedding with the right groom. Now let us revel upon this one more in detail. And that God principle, it is existence ever present, everywhere present, and it is jnana, awareness, light, or prakasha, savita. Savita means it is a coinage to convey a light, and then this jnana actually wields power. Power, power, power and jnana are one and same thing. Power to power is the jnana shakti. No, power on its own, power and jnana go together like a heat and sun, heat and light. This is the analogy. Now, this God principle, asti, jnana, prakasha, shakti, it is universal. Now, this is at the macro. At the micro level, localized human being, it is reflecting as jnana means it is ability to say I am. I am means it is jnana. In our experience, if somebody is unable to say I am, we say unconscious. Conscious means he is able to say I am. So, but these two are not dissimilar, one and same. Now, one and same. Now, this awareness, jnana or savita operating as I am, in the presence of I am in vague state, it is fed to mind, subtle body, mind. Mind is nothing but like a film reel, we have to understand. And the content of the mind in the presence of this light, like the film reel back end light and fore end conditioned film reel, conditioned entities, names and forms, they are on the forehead. Then this illuminated in the presence of the I am light, this four end they are lit, names and forms, whatever content of the film, whatever impressions of our mind. So this is happening, and the downstream are nothing but the its reflections is pratibimba, what we call. That is, and it has no existence apart from that one. This is exactly analogy of the dream holds good. In dream, the dreamer dreamt world all are one and same. And same way, this one more, if we move, that Shakti, the formations of Shakti, the grossier stage, that is at the Vesti individual level, it is gross body, and at the macrocosm, it is five elements, but this forend, it is earth, and then back end, water, gel, water, and Agni, and air, that is the ether. These are five elements. This is what is the thing. So here also the Shakti is substratum and Shakti formations are gross. Now the being in this is what is the disposition, Asti Jnana Prakasha Shakti, and its play. Now what is happening out of ignorance? This is what is spell of Avarna and Vikshepa. This is the coinage, wheel, power of wheel and power of projection. Non-apprehension of reality, consequent misapprehension has been. This light, very awareness implies ability to say I am. Now I am is one and same with the light, so I am by default light knowledge is held. Now there is an entity born out of I am existing. So that exists, that then it is a second imposter existing. I am existing. That is the one fellow who is operating with a name in each one of us. So that Sudhakar, I am Sudhakari is this fellow. Actually that I am, it is when this setup is not there in the wake state also, that I am is there. Now in wake state it has it has costume of the gross body and subtle body script, but now there is a projection I am existing, and this existing also this is the imposter. Second imposter state is I am doer, I am thinker, I am feeler, that kind of a thing. And through this very awareness I am, it is also like a distribution box. It is one channel, it is coming to the mind, and one channel going to the sense organs, jnanendriya, and action organs, and the subtle body streams. And then this I am existing, which has fallen, it is first stage, fallen. Second stage I am doer. Third stage, the downstream of the known, it is knower. Actually this knower, now here that varenium, the wrong, the vara, it has the groom, it has made is the manifested names and forms, feelings, and the vara, it has example is the jnana, whatever is pursued by the knowledge through sense organs, it is also known. And the known, this means all that through senses, whatever we pursue, we cognize, they are all the known domain. So virtually at the subtle level, it is feelings, emotions, and it is a groom subtle, there is a groom physical gross body. Now that varenium, this imposter, oneness, union, this marriage, this is a wrong, this botched marriage, and because it is falsehood, it is proven to be traumatic. Everybody, it is the Shruti says Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam, and because what it has already married is a fellow mortal, and he want to be immortal, but he married I think groom. The groom is mortal. Mortal means all that known domain, feelings, emotions, thoughts, gross body, all that shabda, sounds, through five organs, sense organs, what all is cognized, all that is varenium. all this happened. The fourth stage of identification is due to the indiscrimination, aviveka. Now, Gayatri Mata, this mantra, objectivity is to awaken that aviveka, to awaken that thing, to kindle the viveka. Now, what is viveka? Viveka means it is floating the logic, it is running the program. I am the knower. How is that I am known? Known means it has no knowledge. Knower means I have knowledge, and this cannot be become one. This is a non-coherent thing. Is a wrong marriage. It is a wrong identification. So knower separated from the known is that viveka. Now knower and knower, and also further vacating and knower for knower it is feasible to have knowledge. So knower, even knowerhood also is person delegated to the knowledge. So doer also, it is vacated. Doer means for anything to happen there is awareness is required, or linked to Shakti. Action organs are moving, it is Shakti. So the doer also is delegated to the jnana or awareness, the Shakti. But now at this stage there is I am knower. Knower is knowledge. I am knowledge. So I am me and awareness. There is a link. There is a link. But which link is the logical? We'll see. Me wielding knowledge. Me held knowledge. Is it acceptable, tenable? First of all, is it tenable? No, because if me something is a me holding, me held, some book is okay. Book has no knowledge, but me held knowledge is not correct. Suppose I have knowledge, my knowledge. So here this terminology sounds absurd, ridiculous, because there is an entity which is knowledge. Knowledge is trailing me, because the leading is no. So which is following, which is trailing? Now knowledge is follower, the followed is me, and it is if this is the contention state of 100 million people, is it that knowledge has become 100 pieces? Knowledge is nirakara, all pervading. So what sounds logical and appropriate would be the otherwise. Knowledge held me. Knowledge as me is okay. Knowledge is the leading, and knowledge immediately expressing as I am. Because this can be okay. Like electricity held, it is held electricity localized to my house is I am. So the foisted thing of existence for electricity in a house, that is illogical, but the electricity which is everywhere, that is in my house, so that is correct. So electricity driven house electricity is okay. Akasha driven ghatakasha is okay. So and light which is everywhere, it is captured in my house through my window, it is okay. But the light held in my room, that is wrong. Light held, light in a room, light is holding the room, room held light, room held. That is what is thing. It is only a pointer. Like if we say it much simpler, suppose we think we have scribbled the thing I am. Now this I am, ink as I am is okay. I am contending an existence is wrong. I am my ink, I am ink. This is like that. That is absurd. So knowledge, what is appropriate is knowledge. Here, this stage one of viveka is whatever the wrong marriage it happened with the groom of inert, there is a divorce. That is a decision one. And stage two, it has it is here where it is a vidya. Viveka is me driven knowledge, no. Then me driven and knowledge driven me is okay. So this logic, this paradox, this has to be decided. This discriminate with discrimination we have to upheld. Now we are further validating the fact that knowledge is universal and unlimited. I am now presently sounds to be limited, and there cannot be two knowledges. There cannot be one form knowledge with division, and knowledge is universal, unlimited. I am unlimited. So now in the process, the being he has made the choice of groom is Savita, the jnana. Earlier, jnana prakasha byproducts or Shakti byproducts, he has made a choice, he married. That marriage is a goof up, that is giving everybody the death and despair. Now he has divorced. Now he has married Savita. So the message is that glorified Om Bhor Bha, that one, that whichsoever is all pervading everywhere, that is awareness, light, consciousness, and power, and invoking which, whose expression is the three worlds, three bodies, gross, subtle, and casual, and three states: wake, dream, deep sleep. Everything past, present. So all trio it owns. It is pervading and it is beyond. That knowledge I have made choice as my groom, and that is blissful. He is blissful, and he and that is one and same, and that is infinite immortal. He is infinite immortal. The otherwise, the foisted that wrong marriage was, he has made take he took shelter of the finite mortal, and which is inert, and it is proven to be completely flop. Everybody, the dukkhalayam ashashvatam, it is visible, and that's what is the thing. So this principle, Varenyam, I have made a choice. I revel upon. I revel upon this with my intellect, and we are praying that divinity to propel our internal such that this two stage divorce and second marriage happens. Divorce from the wrong marriage to the and divorce from the wrong marriage, and then right marriage, and then right marriage. That is pratibimba marriage with pratibimba, that is diverted. We are married second marriage with the bimba. So this kind of a process of cognizing what happened, diversing, and then affirming to be light, and the marriage with the light. And this is what is, there is a three stage thing is rightly bridged. We revel upon that illumination, and we pray it to propel our thing. This has to be done with Viveka. That is a great thing. Now, if you see worldly point of view also, everybody is taking shelter of, taking refuge of power, and these powers, let it be Rashtrapati, President, this Pati, whosoever President. Now that power is localized, it is limited, and limited space and limited time, the tenure. Now by and limited and time bound thing will never give one the sought whatever is it cannot quench the thirst. So and this limited thing has got mortality. Now this whatever is post, it is mortal, means after the tenure it is no more. But what the person seeks is immortality. Now immortality, first we have to break this wrong marriage, illicit marriage, and make the right marriage. That is what is the profound message of this great mantra. If you see the analytical, the example, analogy wise, if you see Krishna, Narayana, and his Sena, means his byproducts, his expressions, his formations. The Arjuna makes choice of he will vara. Arjuna is Varudu, the bride. The the Vadhu is groom is Krishna. Instead of now Arjuna would wed. He enters into wedlock with Krishna, and it is proved yatra yogeshwara Krishna tatra partho dhanudhara. Tatra Sri Vijor Bhoti. All auspicious abundance, everything, infinitude, immortality is there. Now Arjuna has made a right choice. Now the other person, other this one sample, Duryodhana, he opts he will do the wrong marriage. That means reflections, means body, mind, intellect, and body, mind, intellect, and formations of Shakti, power, that is everything cognized, and expressions of the light, emotions. Now, if we are, if we take one example, ocean, if we make a choice as our groom, everything is beatitude, infinity. Whereas if you are ocean's expressions, wrong marriages means waves. We are marrying with waves. They are turbulence. They won't give us the peace. So that is the principle of this great mantra. So these are we are connecting to the substratum or its expressions. That is the big thing. So that kind of a thing alone would quench our urge, fulfillment. Because the fulfillment is just definitely now everybody is connected to the body, mind, intellect, and material. This is what is somebody. Its reflection is a thing. Reflection has no knowledge. A reflection is mortal. Reflection has no. It is inert. No happiness. And if at all we are saying that happiness is a root happiness that is reflected whenever we are in the positive mind state. It is like that left side light is there, right side the slide, there is a white patch. This light is reflected downstream. Light is light is reflected. Light is Ananda, and this is partly. This is partly is imported in the thing. If this film reel dark, everything is gone. So negative mind completely denies, it blocks the light, positive imports. So this is the state of, and why not we make a choice of our groom to be the true consciousness, reality. And now one thing, now as we have seen, the reflections are very much vanish once the root is understood. Once we have comprehended the ocean, there is no space. This is bharga, means in the absence of perception of the ocean, the waves survive. But once this understood, this play, then exists, the reflections exist as play of the root substratum. So this removes. Now in the absence of perception of the root reality, these reflections have an entityhood that is foisted. That is a force. No, that bharga means though the world we need not object, but world owed to that Shakti. Suppose physical things, let them be owed to, let us trace them to Shakti. The emotions, feelings, let us trace to light. Then let the me in me trace to jnana. So it is though thine. So this is the principle of under sublime essence of the Gayatri mantra. That means upliftment. It is a chronology, chronological way. What here it plays the thing is the viveka, discrimination, ability to make a viveka means awareness, analyze, analytical. Now I am seated in the sofa. Now sofa is known to me. Now I have made a choice. Sofa became my groom. Sofa is inert. How can it make me happy? Sofa is for my resting, but I am not sofa. So that kind of here sofa is means what all known body, whichever is body, prana, this material, whichever it has no, it is inert, but that wrong management means the person married to sofa. He want happiness, sofa cannot. Sofa doesn't know what it is unaware. So now we have to decouple, take divorce from sofa. That itself is liberation or mukti. Now, this being who is seated, he has knowledge. Whether he has knowledge, knowledge is revealing as he. That is important. Now, that's why, that's how there is a reversal. And I am my knowledge to knowledge as me. So, as knowledge it is infinite, this is infinite. Now, the second, the groom, the real groom is knowledge, infinite knowledge, immortality, bliss. We have seen the otherwise, and where we have ourselves faltered, it is a misery. Now the upside down, that means we are moving from the wrong groom and to the right groom. That is what is Gayatri Mantra, which unfolds this thing. It helps us in our analysis, in our reflection, that so it gives the beatitude of connecting to the ascension. Hariom.